وقل رب زدني علما.
الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله نبينا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. One of the youth said that he sometimes feel he needs to, والعياذ بالله, to commit suicide. He has his suicidal thoughts sometimes. And subhanAllah, it's not the first time youth ask that question or mention feel the same way. Male and female both. Those people, if you ask them, ask one of them, how is he to his parents? Does he listen and obey and show respect to his parents and take their guidelines, his parent? He say no, he even moved from them. If you ask him, do you pray the 5 salawat on a regular basis? You don't miss any salah? He says he miss some salah, especially the Fajr. If you ask him, do you smoke? He says he doesn't smoke so and so, but yes, that one. So someone who disobeys his parents, somebody who doesn't establish the salah, doesn't remember Allah Azza wa Jal, and someone who consumes haram, smoke, how that person is going to feel happy? How is he going to feel in his heart joy and happiness? While Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ala bi dhikrillah tatma'innul qulub. Indeed, the remembrance of Allah makes the heart rest. The remembrance of Allah makes the heart rest and have joy. Al-Imam Ibn Qayyim rahimahullah has very nice talk. He always has nice talk, rahimahullah. He mentioned that Allah created the human with the different limbs. We have eyes, we have ears, we have nose, we have mouth, we have heart, for instance. So each limb, there is something useful to it. As for the eyes, to see something beautiful. As for the nose, to smell fragrance and perfume and the like. As for the mouth, to taste sweet things. As for the ears, to hear good voices. He said, if you make the opposite, and what's useful to one of it, you use for the other, you corrupt it. Instead of smelling the perfume, if you put it in your eyes, you destroy your eyes. Yes, instead of putting the food in your mouth, you put it inside your eye or your ear. If it doesn't hurt, it doesn't benefit. Because this is for this is for that. Naam. He said likewise, as for the heart, what's useful is to remember Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. Is the remembrance of Allah Azza wa Jal. So if somebody look for joy and happiness, for instance, by drinking alcohol, by fulfilling desire, it will never happen for him. He may be in a state of intoxicant a period of time, but after that the grief comes back. And that's the way the people who take the drugs or drink alcohol, that's the circle they are. One time they're looking for it, they're running after it, and one time they are, instead of intoxicant, whenever they wake up, now they're running it. So always they are in pain. Unlike those who remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala truly, prayers, respect the parents, you find they always have joy. Even some they are poor, wallahi, they don't have something to eat. They don't know where they're going to eat food. But they're very happy. You ask them, very smiling, very nice. Like nothing is wrong with them. Because indeed the happiness is from the heart. It's not the physical things. You might find disbelievers who are very rich. And they're making up laughing. They're pretending to laugh. They tell you they pretend to laugh. They are not really laughing, but they try. Why are you trying and you have this beautiful life? What's wrong with you? It's because of the heart. So that is the problem. A man came to the Prophet ﷺ and said, Ayyul a'mali ahab ila Allah. What action is most beloved to Allah? What the Prophet ﷺ said. نعم الصلاة على وقتها, to pray salah on time. ثم أي, then after that, what he صلى الله عليه وسلم said, بر الوالدين, being nice to your parents, being dutiful to your parents. And most of the youth disrespect their parents in this country. Most of the youth in this country disrespect their parents. Wallahi. Some they even move. They leave. The mother in need. She doesn't have right. They move. He live with his friends. Or those who remain physically, they come late. Male and female come in 2 a.m., 3 a.m., anytime he wants. A mother complaining her daughter is knocking the door in the middle of the night. What can she do? She cannot kick her out. She cannot keep her. It bothers her. Her daughter coming that late time. And this Muslimah, you find saying, why my life is upside down. How your life is going to be life of mercy, while this is how you hurt your own mother, your own father. So, in the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in obeying Allah, wallahi, joy of the heart. Before the hereafter in this dunya. The night you go to masjid, for instance, you go to Maghrib, for the sake of Allah, you attend a class of knowledge, or you go a corner remembering Allah as reciting Quran, remembering Allah, you go to the library, read a book. You remember Allah, and then you pray Isha, and then you go, and you ask about your mother, your father, how they doing. You make sure they are happy. You care about them. You show kindness to them. How can that be equal to the night you don't pray, you go to Kalab, you smoke, you go back? How that night can be the same to you? It can't be. Because this night you please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, this is the nutrition, the nourishment of the heart. And the other nights, it will destroy the heart. Therefore, please advise those youth, especially this may be the responsibility on the youth more, because the youth have more connection to the youth than the rest. Advise your sisters, advise your brothers, fi sabilillah, you see them, your age, you know them. Advise them before they commit suicide, before they kill themselves. Some of them shoot themselves, they kill themselves. Naam, before that happen to them, advise them. They don't have the way. You are looking for happiness, you're looking for joy, yes. Obey Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and be nice to your parents and avoid the bad friend, and you have good life, inshallah, here and the hereafter. We ask Allah al-Karim to forgive us. Sallallahu wa sallam, barak ala Muhammad.